Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope all of you in good condition and have a great day ya. Welcome back to my class with Miss Email dan Anastasia Pasaribu. Because pandemic corona is not over yet, berhubung pandemi corona belum selesai, kita tetap belajar online ya. Miss harap kalian tetap semangat, tetap bergiat dalam belajar. Oke? Ingat kata pepatah yang mengatakan study now, proud later. Belajarnya sekarang, bangganya di masa depan. Oke? Can we start our lesson today? Of course ya, Miss tahu kalian masih pada semangat pengen belajar ya. Oke, our topic today about anaphoric, cataphoric, and exophoric reference. Whoever heard this term? Ada yang sudah pernah mendengarkan istilah ini? Oke, pasti ada juga yang bertanya, what is the purpose we learn this material? The purpose we learn this material, there are 2 points. The first point is develop student skill in writing and speaking skill. The second point is to help you or to help us when we want to analyze a text. Okay, the first we talk about anaphoric reference. Anaphoric reference also said reverback. Jadi anaphoric reference ini dikenal juga dengan reverback. What's the meaning of reverback? Okay, anaphoric reference is the use of pronouns or the other linguistic reverback to another word or phrase in earlier in the text. Apa sih maksudnya? Jadi anaphoric reference ini menjelaskan tentang sesuatu atau sebuah pronoun atau word linguistik yang menjelaskan sesuatu yang telah muncul di depan. Jadi bahasa simpelnya yang berperan sebagai anaphorik dia letaknya di akhir dan yang dijelaskan oleh si anaphorik tersebut letaknya di awal kalimat. Now I want to show you some example about anaphoric reference. The first example is, let's see this sentence. In this sentence there are 2 points. Ada 2 poin utama yang harus kita perhatikan di kalimat ini. Apa itu? Oke, let's start. I met Bambang yesterday. Full stop. He is a good man. Yang mana sebagai pronoun in this sentence? Of course, he as a pronoun of Bambang. Because of that, he sebagai anaphoric reference in this sentence. Why? Because he refer back to something. Apa somethingnya di dalam kalimat ini? Somethingnya adalah Bambang. Okay. Don't worry if you still confused about this material. Misalkan memberikan satu contoh lagi tentang anaphoric reference. So, give your attention to this material. Okay. The sentence for the second example is Gregoria went to the bank. She was annoyed because it was closed. Okay. Please give your attention to this sentence. There are 2 main points that we must give attention. Ada 2 poin yang harus kita perhatikan di kalimat ini. Apa itu? Gregoria and she. You can see the tanda panah. Kamu dapat melihat perubahan tanda panahnya ya. Oke. Lihat tanda panahnya dari she ke Gregoria. Why? Because she it refers back to something. Apa somethingnya di kalimat ini? Somethingnya itu adalah Gregoria. Jadi she as a anaphoric reference yang menjelaskan si Gregoria. Okay, can you understand? I think enough ya tentang anaphoric reference. If you have some question, you can ask me later. Okay? Next, we talk about cataphoric reference. Cataphoric reference and anaphoric reference itu berbanding terbalik, berlawanan. So, cataphoric reference is antonym from anaphoric reference. Okay, as we know before, anaphoric itu lawanan dengan cataphorik. Kalau dia anaphoric, yang berperan sebagai anaphoricnya terletak in the end of the sentence, and yang dijelaskan si anaporiknya terletak di awal kalimat. Because anaporik and kataporik is berlawanan, maka so the kataporik is yang berperan sebagai kataporiknya berada di awal, first, and then yang dijelaskan oleh si kataporiknya terletak di akhir kalimat. Okay, to make sure you understand with kataporik, I will give you some example. The first example for kataporik, let's see this sentence. When he entered the room, Marcus saw a snake. Okay. When he entered the room, Marcus saw a snake. Same with to analyze the anaporik. We have two main points in the sentence. What is it? Okay, that's true. The two main points in the sentence is he and Marcus. Okay, can you tell me what is the kataporik in this sentence? He or Marcus? Okay, you true. The kataporik in this sentence is he. He berperan sebagai kataporik di kalimat ini. Why he as a kataporik reference in the sentence? It because he refers to Marcus. You can see tanda panah in this sentence ya. Okay, he refers to Marcus. That means it refers to something which will be introduced later. So, itu artinya he ini menjelaskan si Marcus. Si Marcus ini kan dijelaskan setelah si he. Okay? Can you accept my explanation? Now we talk about exoporic reference. Exoporic reference have two definitions. The first definition is exoporic reference occurs when a word or phrase refer to something outside the discourse. Jadi, di pengertian yang pertama ini, exoporik itu yang berperan sebagai exoporik, dia tidak menjelaskan siapa-siapa dalam kalimat itu. Jadi dia menjelaskan di luar dari konteks kalimat tersebut. For this sentence, we can see the sentence in here. This is an example of a context situation where the text is not indicating who this he is. Jadi artinya di sini kan ada kata he. He itu yang berperan sebagai exoporic reference in this sentence. Jadi si he ini tidak menjelaskan siapa-siapa di kalimat ini. The second definition about exoporic reference is exoporic reference refer to something extra-linguistic. The signal must be made to contents of situation. For example, pronouns in the second definition is like this, that, there, here are often exoporic. For the example is, did the gardener water those plants? So in this sentence, those as exoporic reference. Okay, that's all about our material today. I hope all of you can understand about the material of today and keep enjoy with online learning. Stay safe and stay healthy.